Well, hello, it's Yvonne, your pampered chef, and I'm super excited to be making you pot roast and veggies today. And let me just tell you that I did not know how to make this until I got Pampered Chef multi-cooker, okay? Comes out perfect, super shreddy, super yum, very moist. And I'm gonna be featuring our multi-cooker. Like I said, I'm gonna turn, and there you go, you see it right here. So I put it over here on my island so that you can get a good shot of this. There is a button in the back to turn it on and off. There's also a cord wrap back here. The other thing I like about ours is it has a little notch here and a notch here on either side. So if you want to stand up the lid, that is great. And you get this ceramic pot with it. So we're going to be making mashed potato, garlic mashed potatoes up here, and we're gonna be making the roast on the bottom all at the same time. So I love this dual cooking feature that we can do the whole shebang in one pot, okay? So 5-quart stainless, we're gonna turn this on to sear. I'm gonna just turn it, there's lots of different features. You can do custom, you can do, let's see, there we go, sear. So this is kind of just like, you're just like using it in a, you hold it down, in a ceramic pan, pot, okay? Goodness pie, come on, Yvonne. Is it going? Is it going? What? Usually it just goes right on. Okay, so let's make sure I'm doing that right. But in the meantime, I'm gonna show you all these other features, which is amazing. Love all of these. I do rice in 4 minutes in here. You can do frozen chicken in here in like 15 minutes. You can also do sous vide. So I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's a French water bath cooking. And basically you can make the best steaks, all kinds of different things. That's really what your high-end steakhouses do. They sous vide it, cook it slow and low for a long time so it's super moist, then they hit it on the grill right before they serve it to you. So you can do that, you can sterilize, you can do yogurt in here, you can do all the things, okay? I wanna make sure I turned it on though, I feel like I didn't. Hi. I don't know, I think I'm doing something wrong. It's really weird. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Hang on, let me start over. All right, sear. There we go. I was pushing it too much. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to this, and this is our vinegar and oil dispenser. So mine needs to get filled up more. But if you give it a squeeze, you're gonna see how it comes up right in the top and it actually measures it for you. So you're not over oiling, okay? So just about 1 tablespoon I've got right there. We also have a kitchen spritzer that if you want to use even less oil, you can do that. So we're gonna let this get hot and I am going to prepare my pot roast. So this is actually about a 2-pound chuck roast. And let me tell you, chuck roast and the butt thing, bottom or whatever, those are 2 different things. I found that out today. Okay, so I have this, I'm gonna open this up and all we're going to do is we are going to season this up. I like to leave it right in the package so it doesn't get a bunch of stuff everywhere. You can use any kind of seasoning you want. We're gonna start with a little bit of salt and pepper. Pampered Chef, of course, Himalayan sea salt is right in here. And I'm just gonna season this right over the top, just like that. And I love this because you can do coarse or fine grade. You can refill it easily. Our salt is quite the best, let me tell you. I've tried all of them. So it's less processed and there's more minerals in it. That's why you see the pink in there. And then anything left over goes there on the bottom. You can bring it in the kitchen, to the table, outside, wherever you want. We'll do a little bit of pepper as well. And then I'm going to add a Pampered Chef Pantry seasoning, which is one of my favorites. I like to use it a lot for burgers too. Anything with beef is great. And this is our 3 onion rub. So I'm gonna shake this over the top. And it's kind of funny because if I'm showing you here, you can see it's got like big pieces in here. It's not like just powder, okay, y'all? So that's what makes ours different than others. So I love that. So we're gonna use that right there. Yep, it's getting hot. And then we're gonna put it down in there and then season it on the other side. So as that's getting hot, we are gonna use our tongs. These are our spatula tongs. You give them a squeeze, they open, you flip them up, automatic lock. I love these because they're silicone on the top, so if you're using anything that you could worry about scratching, no worries there. So these are really big. Also, I'm short, so I can get jars and glasses down from the top of my cabinet. Anyway, so we have the large tongs, small tongs, saute tongs, and these ones spatula tongs, all right? So we're gonna do that, and then all we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our veggies up a little bit, okay? So I've already rinsed these. These are our potato, carrot, and onion. That's all we're gonna put. So we're gonna do the potato at the top, I already said that. And then we're gonna go ahead and, we'll just do that first, okay? So I have our potatoes. It's kind of cool, you know. I don't know if you ever look like on like that, like day-old rack or whatever it's called, right? But you can actually get produce that you can use for really inexpensive. So I got all 4 of these potatoes for $1. All right, just throwing it out there. I'm gonna use my Santuco knife, the one I love so much. Triple riveted, full tang, perfectly balanced, got those hollow recesses in there. These do have a lifetime warranty. So I'm just gonna cut these down a little bit smaller because I'm gonna slice them up just for time purposes to show you our rapid prep mandolin that you can use for hard foods like potatoes. People like to see me do that. I don't know if I need to cut that one. So we're gonna scoosh this on over here really quick, and I'm gonna use our rapid prep mandolin right here. Yes, yes, all right. And I always like to remind everybody, if you're watching this, go on the bottom right, there's like a little square thing. It's gonna open up your screen for you a little bit better so you can see stuff low, okay? All right, rapid prep mandolin. If you ever got cut by a mandolin before, this might freak you out, but I'm gonna tell you, ours is amazing. It's super safe. It has 2 dials, one for slice, one for julienne, one for super julienne. We're just gonna do a slice on this one, and we're gonna do it kind of thick. Goes all the way to 8. We're gonna get it pretty big, and then I'm going to open this up. It's got little suctions on there, so it suctions to your countertop. And then it has all of these safety features. We have a tray, that's where the potatoes are gonna fly into. And then this piece here is what makes it work, okay? So I'm gonna push this down, and then you'll see down here is the blade. So no worries about cutting myself. Turn it, flip it up, and now the blades are up there. Again, no worries about cutting myself. So I'm gonna put that right down in there, and I'm gonna throw these potatoes in here, and we're just gonna cut these up really easy peasy. Let me turn it so you can totally see well. So you're gonna see I'm not putting my hand anywhere near the blade, which is super cool. And we can do this so quick and easy. And you know, potatoes are pretty hard. You can do sweet potatoes as well. You can do any kind of soft foods too, and it won't mush it, which I love. So I'm just doing these really quick here. And you could do carrots. We're just gonna slice them with the knife. We don't need them too small. And then we're just throwing all of these in here. So boom, 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 all of these potatoes. I think we could put the whole one in there even. So yes, we've got all the potatoes. Yay, nothing wasted. This is all dishwasher safe as well. Oh, there is one more potato right here. Okay, did you hear that little suction going on? And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the meat down in there now. So we've got all these potatoes. These potatoes look pretty darn good, right? It says to peel them. We have a great pivoting peeler, just so you know. We have a regular veggie peeler too that is great, but I never take the peel off. I feel like it's, you know, more nutrients, right? Okay, so here's our meat. We're gonna grab these tongs and we're gonna throw the meat right down in the bottom of our pan. Let's see if it's gonna sizzle for us. Whoop, yep, so that's how you know it's ready, right? I don't like to touch any of this. I'm gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna sear this down on the seasoned side, and then we're gonna season the other side up. And I'm gonna give you a shot of this so you can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna shake it, we're going to turn you, and we're gonna, boom. So we're gonna show you, I'm gonna do a little bit more salt in here, and there's just that little bit of oil on the bottom, and then we're gonna do some pepper, and then the 3 onions. I will tell you, my favorite seasoning for this is actually our peppercorn garlic. It is quite amazing. I'm out of it right now. So I just ordered more. But it's so good, and it's perfect for any kind of beef, okay? But I'm using the 3 onions right now today. Okay, so we got that going on. Let me pop you up here just so you can get a little shot inside. There we go. So that's how it's looking so far. Pretty good, yeah? Okay, so there we go. All right, we got our potatoes going. We're gonna add about a half a cup of broth, and then we're gonna pop that into these here, okay? This here, a little ceramic pot. You can use this actually in the oven if you want, and you can even use it in the microwave, okay? So this has a silicone lid that comes with it. We're gonna throw all these potatoes in here. I feel like this might be a lot too much, perhaps. I don't know. It's pretty filled up here, isn't it? All right, I don't know. That's okay, we're just gonna go for it. All right, and then we're gonna put that broth in there. We're gonna pour, it says a half a cup, but I feel like I might need more. So we're just gonna go a little there. That's good enough. And then we're gonna do a little bit of garlic. So Hammer Chef has an amazing garlic press, which is here. You don't have to peel the garlic. I was almost out of garlic. I only had a few little cloves left. So I'm gonna throw them in there with the peel on, and then I'm gonna give it a push, and then we're just gonna shoot that garlic right in there. So do you see how cool that was? All right, and then open this up. I like to call this a little Barbie brush that it comes with. so you don't have to touch the garlic or anything like that. It doesn't get on your hands. We also have an amazing garlic tool. So you can use the garlic tool for slicing, for paste, for chopping garlic. So fresh garlic is so much different and so much better and less expensive than if you buy it in the jar. And then look at right there, that is the skin. So I can just go ahead and take the skin right out, okay? We're gonna get rid of that. And then we're gonna let that sear a couple more minutes, just about 5 minutes on each side. We're gonna flip that, put this back on, that's all it needs. When this comes out, after it starts cooking in there, then we're going to add a little bit of butter and salt. So really, really simple recipe. We're gonna munch all that up, and we've got the potatoes going on. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're gonna do these carrots. So I'm gonna use my knife again here. And I like to keep them, it says about 4 inches, right? I like to actually keep them kind of longer because they shrink down a little bit, right? So I'm just gonna take the ends of the carrots off. And you know what I'll do sometimes is I'll just cut it at a bias, right? I don't know why, like slanty, right? It just makes it look prettier. So I do that a lot. So we're gonna do that now. And then if you want to get them a little bit smaller, you can go that way. And then these are kind of long, so I'm gonna use my other knife. Let me show you our new Foundations knives. These come in a set of 4 here. So all the basic knives you need. We have our paring knife, utility knife, we have a bread knife, and we have our big giant 8-inch knife. The other thing that's cool about this, you can put it right down in your drawer like that, or you can flip this over and then you can stand it up on your countertop. So whatever way you prefer. All right, so we got the big knife. We're gonna go ahead and go long down, and then we're just gonna keep these pretty long and big. We're just gonna cut them maybe right in half, and then that way it looks really pretty when you serve it up. Like I said, they're gonna get smaller, so that's good too, that it's going to cook and it's gonna taste so fabulous. I'm serious, I always do a bunch extra whenever I made this when my kids were in the house. So my youngest, she loves these carrots. She just eats a whole bunch of them like this. So sometimes she even made these carrots just like this. So she would just have like, hey, I'm gonna have a bunch of roasted carrots. She loves veggies. I don't know if that girl, you know, she is better than her mother, I will tell you that. I'm not super amazing at eating vegetables, but I'm getting better, right? Okay, so I think we've got all of these ready to go. And you know, like this whole thing was like $1, you know, something like that. So really inexpensive. So we've got nice long carrots going on. So we're gonna cook those up, and then we're gonna do a little bit of onion. So I'm gonna get rid of all of this, and now I'm gonna flip this meat. We're gonna take it out, we're gonna throw the veggies in, put it back on, and boom, there it cooks. All right, so I'm gonna flip it. Let's do that now. Yes, oh my goodness, looking good, okay? So we're gonna flip it, and I'll show you what it looks like so far. There we go. I could have put it in a little bit better, but I think we're okay. All right, so we're gonna get the onions in there, and then that is about it. So let me let me do a 1, 2, 3 trick for you for the onions. So we got 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3 on the onion. And basically what happens is we're gonna be able to take this skin off really quick and easy, okay? So, so what I always do, and I could go out of the camera and actually do it, but I always rub the sides of this onion, and it super helps. So I literally do not cry, I'm serious, okay? So, so if you get cold water, rub it, flip it, cold water. I'm gonna do it really fast, okay? I'm gonna make sure I don't cry. So we're just gonna do cold, and then rub it, and then honestly and truly, that really does help so you don't cry, okay? So I'm gonna take this down the middle. I think we probably only need half of it, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and do that big chop here with the rapid prep, okay? So this is about it, you guys, and it's super yummy and amazing. And then what's nice is you can just throw this in the multi-cooker and then walk away and then go do what you gotta do, right? This is a super Sunday recipe. I love it for that. And then you can shred it up, and it feeds a lot of people too. So if you're having family dinner or something, it's a great one. I wish my family was here right now. All right, there we go. So now we've got some onion. quick and easy. And then most of the time I'll just do a whole bunch at once. I'll do the whole onion or more than multiple. And then I have extra for other recipes, okay? So we're gonna take this meat out right now. It's not gonna be fully cooked, and if that's how it's supposed to be. We're gonna put the veggies in now. But I wanna show you our insulated bowl. This is the biggest of the three sizes, and you can, it has a little hooky thing there. So I love this for keeping food warm. So maybe you're doing multiple things for your recipe. You're doing multiple kinds of food. Well, I love this because we can stick it right in here, and if it's warm, it's going to stay warm. If it's cold, it's gonna stay cold for about 2 hours. Can you believe that? So if we wanted to do that, that's great for hot dips, for potlucks. We also have something called on-the-go bowls. I'm gonna throw the onions back in there now. On-the-go bowls, those are great too. Those have a toggle on the top, and that means that nothing is coming out of there. If you're in the car driving and something topples over, no worries about your food toppling over, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're cooking up these carrots and these and the onions on the bottom. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I'm gonna add a teeny bit more oil to it, just a teeny more. I'm gonna squeeze it up just like that, and we're gonna drizzle over the top. You can put some more seasoning too, why not, right? So we can do that, and then we're gonna have this fabulous and amazing meal when this is cooked up. It doesn't take that long to cook either, nothing like hours upon hours. I'll time it and I'll let you know. So ask me and tell me how long did it take to cook, and I will show you a picture as well. So there we go. We've got pot roasted veggies with garlic mashed potatoes happening for dinner tonight. Hope you're having a great one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.